The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Gbajabiamila, has expressed displeasure over the outcome of primaries in some states across the country, which led to massive losses by some members of the legislature. Gbajabiamila was speaking at the resumption of plenary on Tuesday after weeks of activities which saw most parliamentarians actively involved in fighting for their return tickets to the Green Chamber. Gbajabiamila said the outcome of the process shows complete disregard for the nation's democratic process, but promised that the legislative arm will continue to fight for democracy and the institution.
Honorable colleagues, it is rather unfortunate that the process went the way it went. I make bold to say here that the legislature has once again suffered losses. The loss really is not for members who lost. It's a loss to democracy, to the institution, and to the country. If it means anything, I know and I am aware that many of our members did not lose their primaries because they were rejected by their constituents. No, far from it. Many of our members lost because of the process.
The Speaker, however, emphasized that there are lots of work to be done in the House relating to bills which should have been passed into law by the House but have overstayed and still pending at committee levels. He said he will invoke Order 1B3G to commit such bills to the Committee of the Whole for other relevant committee of the House.
We will also continue activities to ensure full implementation of the legislative agenda of the 9th House of Representatives. This includes consideration and passage of relevant legislation and other stakeholders' engagement and outreach efforts. Several legislative agenda bills have been in committee for longer than they should. Next week, I will invoke Order 183G to commit those bills to the Committee of the Whole or any other relevant committee of the House, unless provided with a compelling reason to do otherwise. We have a limited time left to live up to our commitments in our legislative agenda, and we must make the time count.
The House adjourned to Wednesday, June 15, 2022 by 11 a.m. after a minute's silence was observed for the repose of the soul of their late colleague, Representative Gbajabiamila.